I'm Earl Stewart. I welcome you to Earl Stewart on Cars Mystery Shopping Report.
We have the Mystery Shopping Report, and that is Sunrise Volkswagen.
Okay, that's Fort Pierce, Florida. That's South Florida for you folks out of the area. And it's about 60 miles, what is it, about 60 miles north of here?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're in North Palm Beach. Kind of set the scene for you. Speaking in the first person is if I were Agent Lightning. I arrived mid-afternoon and was greeted by a salesman as I walked up the cars on the lot. Okay if I offer my help today? Yes, I agreed. Mentioned my interest in the new Atlas Cross Sport with tech. Noting that they had several online, he led me to a red one, inquired, what do you think? I love red. You must have read my mind. I laughed. I'll be right back with the keys, he said, and after a brief pause, he turned back, extended his hand, introduced himself. Oh, by the way, my name is Abner. It was a red 2024 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport SE. The Maroney label was lying on the seat. I strained to see, look at the Maroney label on the floor, and I could see that the MSRP was $44,876. MSRP, $44,876. There was not an addendum on the window or on the front seat. Abner returned shortly with the keys, and we embarked on a test drive. He was impressively knowledgeable about the Atlas, demonstrating many features until I mentioned, I have an Atlas at home, and I love it. That promised him to showcase the upgraded features, the new features since the Atlas was released that I drove, and that impressed me. So Abner seems like he knows what he's doing. Back at the dealership, he queried, do you like the car? Want to see the pricing? Yes, definitely, I replied. As we walked inside, I was immediately drawn to an old Volkswagen bus converted into a fish tank. He prefaced the next part of our conversation with a straightforward admission. Just to be upfront with you, we have a $2,495 market adjustment on all vehicles. So, well, I guess that was the right thing to do.
Well, it's because they didn't have it on the addendum in the car.
Didn't have it. That's right. That's why they should have. They didn't. I couldn't hide my displeasure but conceded, I'm not thrilled with that, but I'm here, so let's see what you can do. Abner asked if I'd visited before. I don't believe so, I answered. And, I mean, that was like a tip-off, you know.
Right.
I mean, she's a professional mystery shopper, and she shops all the time. So he says, have you been in here before? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Because if she were just a normal shopper, she would remember.
Might be. Yeah,
anyway,
been so many, you can't remember. It's all blurred
very
now.
mild slip, and I shouldn't be teasing her because she's a great mystery shopper. As he entered my information in the computer, he detailed the addendum included a paint and interior protection package, standard operating procedure. They would be adding to my price. He said they charge less than their competition. Is this if that excuses it? I mean, they're gouging you less. You know, how about just not gouging? They'd be adding. He then pointed to a laminated addendum from Gunther Volkswagen. I have to chuckle about that because we have laminated addendums from our competition on our showroom floor too. So
it's to show that we don't have an addendum. Not that ours is less.
Ours is we have a giant blown up addendum of one of our local Toyota dealers that we show people when they come in. So they have Gunther Volkswagen. I post this to show our customers what another dealership down south offers price-wise. It added $1,000. This is Gunther. Gunther added $1,995 for Xylon, $495 for Bumperdillo. You gotta love that name, Bumperdillo. And I don't know what it is. I don't care.
Can't say that with a straight face.
Yeah, Bumperdillo.
$995 market adjustment. This totaled $3,485 in junk fees, more than what Abner said his dealership would be adding. After a 15-minute wait, he returned with a sheet and reviewed the figures. Top line was MSRP, $44,876. They added, here we go, $1,397, for the installed packages, the addendum. This is indicated to consist of appearance protection for $399, etch for $2.99 and LoJack
LoJack.
for $6.99. Next came, here we go, $2,112 in fees, just fees, which were indicated to consist of dock stamps.
Wrong.
That's a lie,
That's
because if you're not financing the car, there's no dock stamps, and dock stamps are paid by the financing institution anyway. The E-tag for $399.99, that's obscene.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because what does a paper tag cost?
The actual thing that prints it in there, it's just a service. So it's a monthly service that we pay to do it in the finance office.
Okay, I was
so it's an
thinking, I thought that
arbitrary. If you broke it up into a,
Okay.
yeah.
Dealer dock fee, there's another junk fee, $1,000, $999.99
And this
to
is
be
the
precise.
this is the only reasonable one.
And a third party agency fee. That's a stupid one.
That's a private tag agency, but they only charge it. That's probably their cost. They should mark it up to.
They charge you $23 for the party agency fee that they're already charging you for the E-tag, basically, right?
Kind of, they're separate. The private
Yeah,
agent's fee does like all the registration, and the E-tag does that temporary tag in the office. And prints it out.
Just a bunch of garbage. A little bit different than normal garbage, but it's all garbage. I need to talk to my husband about this, I said, but I doubt he'll agree with the add-on pricing, indicating I'd be in touch. He urged me to stay so the sales manager could greet me. After another 5 minutes, I tried to leave discreetly, but the sales
tried to
manager
sneak
saw
out.
me sneaking out and enthusiastically but cluelessly suggesting, "Let me take your picture with your new car." I mean, that's desperate.
Right.
That's
Tone deaf.
that's a trial close. You're trying to run after your experience, but he wants to take a picture
You're
of
taking
you
it
with
right
your
now,
new
aren't you?
car. I would have
Run.
come up with something obscene at that point. I probably would have said something really nasty. But
Never mind. We're on the radio.
let me take a picture with your new car.
Let me take a picture.
No, thank you. I'm good, I replied, but we spent a few more minutes talking as he annoyingly and persistently tried to convince me to make the purchase then and there. It was classic pressure. Nevertheless, I declined and left. So there you have it. There you have mystery shop of Sunrise Volkswagen
Did
in
you
Fort
put the?
Pierce, Florida.
I'm gonna go with a D.
I'll let him have the D on the curve.
Miss Nancy.
I just got to give him an F.
I'm going to be in the D campaign. I'm going to say, I'm just going to go with a straight D. I mean, we don't think you should buy a car from Sunrise Volkswagen in Fort Pierce. We don't think you should. But I think they deserve to be on the list. And you'll probably find other Volkswagen dealers that have better grades. And that's where you ought to go. Hi, this is Earl Stewart. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to be notified of new videos that we post to our YouTube channel, simply click on the subscribe button and the bell icon in the lower right-hand side of the screen.